Bronzeville has always been more than streets and buildings. It was built on blood. Blood spilled in alleys. Blood sworn in packs. Some tried to bury the stories, but the past doesn't stay buried. Not here. In Bronzeville, every shadow has a name. Every heartbeat has a price. And every family carries a bloodline. This is where the living and the dead meet. Ava Bennett never planned to come back, but her grandmother's funeral brought her home to Bronzeville, a place where shadows move differently and memories cut deeper than time.
Grandma always said, the past has a way of finding us. I just never thought it would be tonight.
The Carter brothers had returned too, one ruled by hunger, the other by guilt, but both were bound to Bronzeville's bloodlines.
Power ain't given, it's taken. Bronzeville belongs to us.
At what cost, Malik? We've already lost too much.
Amari Johnson carried the old ways, magic strong enough to bind the dead, but even her power had limits.
Every spell has a witness, and the dead, they are watching.
And then there are those who hunt. Cameron Price was born here, raised to kill the things that lurked after dark. But what separates hunter from hunted when the mirror looks back with fangs?
I swore I'd wipe every last one of them out, but maybe I'm already one of them.
In the stillness of the attic, the past waited. Dust clung to every corner. Cobwebs whispered with the storm. Ava thought she was here to mourn, but the chest was waiting for her hands. Inside these walls, secrets had been buried, and tonight they were ready to be opened. The book was older than her bloodline, older than the streets she walked. Its pages never stayed still. They remembered, and with the first drop of blood, they awakened. Oh.
This isn't possible. It's alive.
In her eyes, the book had already chosen her. Terror lived there, but so did wonder. The moment she looked inside, she could never look away again. Morning light never lasts long in Bronzeville. The shadows stretch further here. Some say it's because the past clings to these streets, and some say it's because blood never really dries.
It writes itself. But the words, they're not mine.
Ava didn't know whose hand wrote the words, only that the book was no longer silent, and neither was the city. Two brothers, one thirsting for dominion, the other for forgiveness. But Bronzeville had no room for mercy.
This city has always belonged to us, to our kind. I'll take back what's owed.
And how many bodies will it cost you this time?
Every spell had a witness, and Amari knew the dead were watching.
The book is chosen, and the chosen rarely survive.
Cameron swore to hunt them all, but the closer he came to the truth, the more the hunger looked back at him.
They're back. I can feel it.
The hunter swore he was nothing like them, but in Bronzeville, mirrors don't lie, and sometimes they show the truth before you're ready to see it. The streets whispered her name. Every step she took, another followed, and with the book in her arms, Bronzeville was no longer hers to walk alone. Not every shadow hunts in hunger. Some stand torn between what they were and what they've become.
You shouldn't carry that. He'll come for you.
Who are you?
Two brothers, one bound by guilt, the other by hunger, but Bronzeville only had room for blood.
Her blood already knows my name.
And with that, Ava learned the truth. In Bronzeville, you don't choose sides. The blood chooses for you. Every city has its history. Bronzeville's was written in blood, pacts made in the dark, oaths bound in silence, and once spoken, they can never be broken. Some inherit houses, some inherit debts, but Ava had inherited something older, something that could not be buried.
No, this isn't me. I didn't write this.
The book didn't speak. It didn't have to, because sometimes silence is the loudest curse of all.
By this oath, we bind ourselves to power eternal, to survive.
In the age of segregation, when survival demanded sacrifice, the first oath was made, not to God, not to country, but to blood. Amari saw what Ava couldn't. The book had chosen its vessel, and it would not let her go.
The book isn't just memory, it's hunger, and it will eat her alive.
They're close. Closer than ever.
But hunters who walk too close to the truth often find the truth staring back. For the Carter brothers, Ava wasn't a choice. She was destiny. And destiny had already been written in blood.
She's just a girl, Malik. Don't drag her into this.
She was dragged into it the second that book touched her hands.
Every oath has a price. Every promise, a debt. And Bronzeville has always collected in blood. The book had chosen her. And with its mark came hunger and memory not her own.
No, no, this isn't real.
The oath wasn't just made. It was sealed in flesh.
Break the page, and the blood will break you.
Even witches fear what they cannot bind. And Amari knew the book was binding her too.
I told her not to touch it. I told her.
I've got you now.
But hunters who hunt monsters always risk finding the one inside themselves. The storm had come for her, but storms in Bronzeville were never just rain. One brother drawn by hunger, the other by guilt, and Ava caught in between, the book burning in her hands.
She doesn't belong in this, Malik.
She belongs to the book.
Bronzeville had seen storms before, but never one born of blood. Blood runs where it's not meant to. Through streets, through families, through the veins of those who never asked to carry it. She thought she had woken alone, but the mirror told another story. Her body was hers, her blood was not.
What's happening to me?
The hunger was already inside her, and hunger never stays quiet for long. He had carried the curse in silence, a brother torn between blood and mercy, and now his guilt weighed heavier than the hunger in his veins.
I tried to leave. I tried to fight it. But you can't walk away from blood. You can't walk away from him.
The Shawn had always feared Malik's shadow, but now he feared Ava's more. In the hollow of forgotten words, he found believers. Not men, not women, but hunger given form. And hunger always needs a leader.
Bronzeville was built on oaths. And now we take back what was promised.
Malik didn't need armies. He needed believers. And in a city haunted by hunger, belief was easy to buy. He told himself he wasn't like them, that the hunger couldn't touch him. But denial is just another kind of hunger.
I'm not like them. I'm not.
But the curse had been waiting for him too. And in Bronzeville, denial is just another kind of hunger. Every oath demands a choice. Every choice leaves a scar. And on this rooftop, the blood was already choosing for her.
Your blood already knows me. Let it remember.
Don't listen to him, Ava. The book doesn't own you. You own it.
Every oath demands a choice, and every choice leaves a scar. Every choice leaves a scar, some on the body, some on the soul, and some on an entire city. The book no longer needed her hands. It was writing in her veins.
I can feel it in me.
They had no crown, no throne, only hunger, and a man willing to preach it. In Bronzeville, even shadows will kneel if you promise them blood.
They bound this city in blood once. Now it belongs to us again.
Bronzeville bent before him, not to the man, but to the hunger he carried. Mercy doesn't survive long in the shadow of hunger, and the Shawn's was almost gone.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Some choices save you, some damn you, and some damn everyone else.
In Bronzeville, the book had always chosen. Now, it was choosing through her. When hunger spreads, it stains everything it touches. Streets, families, and the ones who thought they could fight it. She thought she was writing her story, but the book was writing her instead.
I'm not writing this. It's writing me.
He wasn't building an army. He was building a kingdom. And in that kingdom, hunger was law.
Bronzeville kneels. Soon the city will bleed.
He had feared Malik's shadow all his life. But when the hunger finally looked back at him, it carried his own face.
He's inside me too.
The hunter always swore he was different, but difference doesn't last long in the dark. The edge of hunger is not where it ends. It's where it begins. Oaths are not forgotten. They wait. And when blood remembers, so does the hunger.
We bound ourselves to it, and now it binds itself to her.
The oath was never just written. It was carved into blood. And Malik knew the page still burned with its debt.
Bronzeville was bought with blood, and blood is payment still due.
He had sworn to protect her, but every moment in the dark, he became less protector and more predator.
I can't fight him. I can't fight what's inside me. But maybe I can fight for you.
The hunter was running out of prey. Soon, he would only have himself left. The oath was never broken. It was only waiting to be capped. It wasn't just in the blood. It was on the streets. And soon, the whole city would bleed. The book no longer needed her touch. It was in her blood now, and there was no hiding what wanted to be seen.
It's inside me. It wants out.
The library could not hold him. The hunger was no longer caged, and as his followers marked the streets, Bronzeville itself bent to remember its debt.
The city was promised to us. Tonight, it remembers.
Every choice pulled him closer, but there was no choice left that didn't end in blood. The deeper he hunted, the more the truth haunted him. Every shadow sharpened his face, and every reflection sharpened his hunger.
I'm hunting ghosts, and they all wear my face.
The city was no longer theirs to save. It was only theirs to survive. The storm did not come for Bronzeville. Bronzeville was the storm, and tonight it remembered every oath. The book did not ask for her choice. It demanded it, and with every whisper, Bronzeville's dead called her name louder.
If I choose wrong, everyone dies.
He did not raise a book. He raised a city's wound, and every voice below sang not to a man, but to the hunger he carried.
This city was bought with blood. Tonight, it is reborn in it.
Blood bound them as brothers, but the curse bound them tighter, and in the storm, love could not silence hunger.
I won't let you take her.
You cannot hunt hunger. You can only feed it. In Bronzeville, oaths never die. They only change hands.